Alex, did you see the thank yous are in the chat? Katie
I
said
did.
thank you.
Yeah, that is very kind. Thank y'all so much.
This has been great. Well, I
Oh,
appreciate
good.
it, Alex. This has been really awesome.
Yes.
Well, and there were a couple other questions that that folks had that I don't want to hold everybody up while I just respond directly to all of them, but just to quickly comment and answer a couple of these other questions. So one of the questions was whether we're offering cognitive rehabilitation at our clinic. The answer is not right now, but quite possibly in the future. So we are um, uh, so we have recently hired another neuropsychologist into the clinic. So she's going through the paneling process, and will very much be able to be accepting insurance. Hopefully, I mean, as soon as possible from my perspective, but hopefully within a couple of months. And she and I were actually just recently talking about starting a more of a follow-up service where we would actually do some of these health and behavior oriented interventions for folks. Right now, we just don't have the bandwidth because it's just me. But yeah, so in the future, quite possibly. But in the meantime, I typically will for folks who are interested, I typically uh, encourage folks to look for like speech language pathologists who work in a kind of a neuro rehab setting. Um, and the reason neuro rehab specifically is because um, that will that will be more likely to direct you to someone who has the kind of training in cognitive techniques and cognitive rehabilitation and have the neurologic background to be able to address some of those issues and answer some of these questions. Um, I wish I could refer people to Shepherd Center, but I think their outpatient clinic is only, I think they're still only taking referrals from the inpatient setting. So hopefully that'll change in the future, but they've been short-staffed for a while. So, but yeah, speech language pathology with a background in neuro rehab is probably the best way to go. I will there it's possible that there, and actually I haven't looked, but it's possible that there are psychologists who are also trained in cognitive rehabilitation who may do that kind of more routinely. So you don't have to be a neuropsychologist to do cognitive rehabilitation with folks. That's kind of the core of what I'm getting at. Um, but yeah, so that's another great question. I think I think that was it. Um, yeah, I'm always happy to answer other questions. So you know, Jerry, feel free to share my contact information if folks have other questions that come up. Um, but I'm so glad to hear that this has been well received. I've had a great time talking with y'all. I'd love to do it again if you'll have me.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Great.
Well,
Thank you so
You're
much for your
welcome.
time.
good information.
Awesome.
Great information.
Good. Oh, that makes me really happy. Y'all have no idea. Thank you.
Wow. We look forward to you joining us again, Alex, and look forward to working on some other projects with you.
I love it.
All right.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for letting me crash the party, and I had a great time. So yeah, I look forward to the next one.